Even if I buy so-called ecological products in one of the most developed countries in the world, like Sweden, I get chemical names and numbers that are difficult to understand and are even more difficult to assess what they can do to our health. So once we decided to check, and this is what we got. It turned out that commonly used preservative E250 is classified as probably carcinogenic to humans. Or in simple words, it probably causes cancer. Moreover, E61, very commonly used, has substantial evidences to damage our nerve system. By the way, the same substances in use in the labs when they need obese animals. So if they need fat rats to test some weight-losing pills, they just feed rats with the same substance. And at the same time, producers are putting the same additive into our salads, sauces, spice mixes. Another example is E211. It's not harmful on its own. However, it reacts with vitamin C, commonly found, obviously, vitamin in every vegetable. And it releases benzene, which is known toxin. So no wonder people are interested. In fact, according to the survey, food additives is the main concern regarding food by Swedish consumers. Even 60% expresses this concern. And moreover, all this information about each additive exists in academia for already several decades. However, it never reaches wider public because it is scattered. It is written in complicated academic or legal language. And on top of that, sometimes it's even coded. So that's the context inBelly comes in. And we make it easy. We make it easy for people to decide what to buy and what to avoid. So basically what we have done is we have created a system that automatically makes comparison of different legislations when it comes to food additives in different countries. So if a product contains any additive that is banned, let's say in Canada, the product gets a skull. In this way, it's quite easy to shop. And at the same time, this transparency creates motivation for food producers not to put harmful substances in their food in the first place. It's not just an idea, we tried that. We launched that in Lithuania, and people got engaged. We got 1 million visitors, and that's in the country with 3 million population. In fact, we got huge mainstream media attention, including main TV channels. None of that was paid. And when people knew about food additives, they didn't want to eat them. So demand for additive food products has doubled within a year. And obviously, consequently, producers took away these food additives from their production. On top of that, we managed to push law amendment, and currently 39 harmful additives are banned in Lithuania in kindergartens and schools. At the same time, they're still used in Sweden and the whole European Union. I came to Sweden after that. We want to go further. And I see that food is no better there. However, what is different that everyone uses smartphones, like more precisely iPhones, for everything. So we have developed initial version of an app where you can scan a barcode and see if the product contains anything harmful in a second in a shop. Our app needs still further development, but even with our initial app, we got 4,000 downloads without any PR campaign. Because people obviously want to see what they should eat and what they shouldn't. However, that was user perspective. However, now let's switch to the food producer perspective. One of the reasons why they plug all those harmful colorants in their food is because it's so difficult for food producer to make their food product to stand out in this huge abundance of products. In Sweden alone, in food advertisements is spent 800 million euros. However, there is a lack of innovative and effective solutions to show that your product is not harmful, it does not contain harmful additives. And that's what inBelly offers to food producers. For additive-free, obviously, food producers. So if you go to a shop and you want to buy biscuits, you scan a barcode and you see that these biscuits contain some harmful additives. You don't want those biscuits, but you still want biscuits. So inBelly app gives an option to shake the phone and get alternative biscuit. And similarly to Google revenue model, the first options will be sponsored. This is how we make inBelly sustainable. And our success obviously depends on how many active users do we have, as well as how much we are able to charge for the shake. So assuming that we're able to charge 10 cents and we have 100,000 users, we generate €500,000, and that's only Sweden. However, food additive legislation is harmonized within the European Union. So this means that with the small translations and local PR, we can expand inBelly in the whole European Union. When it comes to competition, it's two clear clusters. On one hand, we have certification companies, and on the other hand, we have mobile app startups, mainly in US. However, inBelly is different. First of all, we use crowdsourcing, so all the products in our database is sent by people. In this way, we are not only scalable because we are cost effective, but also we are engaging consumers. In Lithuania, people were calling us to ask if we need any help, because they felt that this is their own campaign against food commoditization. Moreover, we have the only one objective criteria. We don't have anyone in our team that says this product is good and this product is bad. We just compare legislation and let people to decide if they want to eat product that contains additive banned in Australia. That's our team. My background is in business, more precisely in finance, and I have also sales experience within healthcare sector. Then we have Henrik, who advises us on scientific matters. And by the way, the only criteria that he agreed to work with us is that he cannot be paid. Claudia, she will start blogging on behalf of inBelly in Germany from November. And then we have IT team in Lithuania, which again makes us more cost effective. We have 3 advisory members. One advises on business, another one on scientific matters, and third one on the industry. When it comes to what's next, in the first quarter we are planning to focus still on app development because it's like a very basic version. And then in the second quarter we want to gather feedback from the initial users and test if our revenue model is applicable, because we have also other revenue models like certification, both online and offline, or like consumer insight reports to food producers and so on. So once we know what users want and what revenue model is applicable, we will scale up in Nordics. In the fourth quarter, we will go out of Nordics to the rest of the Europe. Currently, I was talking only about food. inBelly is not about food. inBelly starts with food. We can expand not only geographically, but also in terms of product categories. And we all know that cosmetics contains harmful ingredients and also marketing budget. Thank you.